Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. This is your usual Paras and you are watching yet another episode of the FIFA 20 Milan career mode. And after the setback of the last episode, we have such a phenomenal and such an optimistic December in front of us. Now, today we start off with our first game against Bologna, but more importantly, this whole month I think we have fixtures that on paper I think we should be winning, and we should be winning as well because this is a very very tight race for the top of the Serie A. Now, in the last episode I think we had a blow against Napoli which we lost 4-1 at home. I think we started off pretty well, but then we lost it 4-1. But then we came back strong and won our away game against Parma 4-1. That was again. So as far as the team as far as the team standing is concerned, I think we are right now at number 4, and we have Napoli at the top of the group table, Inter Milan at number 2, and Piemonte Calcio, that is the Juventus football club in FIFA 20, is at number 3, just 2 points ahead of us. So we have a pretty tight race for the top of the Serie A, and it is going to be a thrilling one right till the end of this season. Look, this is really now turning out to be a great run for the top of the Serie A. The teams are competing pretty well, and these are not one or two teams, these are 6 teams competing for the top of the Serie A. Now we are getting so many offers for this man Lucas Paqueta. I think so many offers that I am even tempted to now think about selling him, really accepting a bid, because the January transfer window is not that far away from us now. This is the last month before the transfer window opens. So for the next game, as far as the squad is concerned, we are going to bring in Çalhanoğlu, and let's keep Rebic out there only. Let's play Paulinho in place of Torres, and Conti, Zagadou. Let's bring in Elvedi in place of Zagadou, Rodriguez, and let's play Hernandez for this game. So it's a game against Bologna at home. So it's a game that all will be expecting. So it's a away game, and we are expecting our team to win this game as well. So let's see how our players will do. And it's a fantastic win, a 3-0 victory against Bologna. A goal for Rebic, a goal for Torres, and then a goal for Zaniolo as well. What a season Zaniolo is having, really. He's been playing fantastically for us, and he's been really the man to watch out for in this season now. Great win. We are at 3 now, overtaking Piemonte Calcio. And transfer offer for Paqueta. I am a little tempted. Look, I think we should be getting around 27 to 35 million for him. So I think, look, we can then buy any player from our shortlist, I think, because we need funds right now to get any player from this. I think there is still unfinished business out here in our transfer shortlisted player. Now McTominay was one of the options, but now he has been sold to Watford, surprisingly. I think striking option wise, I think we have a pretty good option. Now I am pretty interested in Antonucci, but he is a youngster and he's still far from his finished product, so I don't think we will be considering him. Diego Jota, then I think we have to think about these things. We have to think about these options once we get that deal for Paqueta done, I think. Because we have some great players in our shortlist, so we can get this business done, but for that we need funds. So I am going to now negotiate with Valencia. If they can give me some more money, that's the whole point here. So I'm going to go for around 30 million from Valencia. Oh, they straight away accepted. I think I should have gone for more. Okay, I thought this was Valencia. The 30 million will be a big task for them to fulfill, but Still 30 million for Paqueta. I think it will be a great sell for us. So next game is against Sassuolo. So that will be an interesting game as well. Look, Napoli is playing brilliantly and we need to keep that pressure on Napoli as well as on Inter. So that will be the foremost thing I think right now in our mind. But again, it's December month. These are the fixtures that we should be winning quite easily. Now, as for the squad is concerned, I'm bringing in Castillejo, Torres. Then we are giving a game to Guendouzi and Zagadou coming back, and then giving a game to Rodriguez as well. And I will continue with Conte in place of Reece James. I think Conte has been performing really well for us in that right back position, and it's a great thing that we have Reece James, who is such a promising and a talented player in right back as well. So let's get straight into this game. It will be a must-win game again against Sassuolo at home, so we should be winning this game. They haven't won a game in the last 3 games, and they don't win it again. So it's a 3-1 victory. 2 goals for Christophe Piatek, a goal for Torres, who's playing absolutely wonderful for us, but an injury scare for Ramonoglu. That's bad, I think. Whenever you simulate a game, why is that the player has to get injured? Come on, EA, you have to think big. So it's an injury scare. That to our club captain, man. Come on. That's bad. That is bad from EA Sports. I mean, whenever you simulate a game, you do get these injuries. So that is out of my mind right now. I mean, when we play, we don't get so many injuries. But anyhow, so our next game. Now, that is an interesting game because it's the last game of the December month before the winter break comes in. This is not the Premier League, so we will get that break as well. So Reece James I will be playing in place of Conte, and it's a game against Atalanta, which is not an easy opponent. I'm telling you, if you see them this season playing in the Champions League, oh my God, they are through to the round of 16. So that in itself shows how good an opponent Atalanta is right now. Now, coming into the press conference, recent form, do you have enough depth in your squad to maintain your momentum? Absolutely. What are you talking about? I'm not going to speak anything negative about my squad. We are winning quite a lot of games and we have come back strong after that game against Napoli. Okay. Should your opponent's morale be dwindling? Look, that's a stupid question, first of all. Let's not talk about the opponent. I think we have played well, and I think we will continue to do that in the foreseeable future. Do you hope to bring stability to the team's performance? Absolutely, yes. You will see what this team is all about. This is such a young squad. Let it develop, and you will see what we are exactly made of. So it's a game against Atalanta. Let's see what it will be like. Away game, and it's a 3-1 victory again. Come on! December month, 4 games, 4 wins. Absolutely perfect before that January transfer window kicks in. Oh, what a performance this has been from the boys. So it is all wins in December. We go into the winter break. The players will be fresh come the January games and fixtures, but more importantly, now we have such an important job to do when January kicks in, because the transfer window opens. Now that is such an important thing because we have still certain positions or certain areas of the field that we still need to strengthen. In some places I think I have players but they haven't really been performing that well. We get an international offer from Russia. Now we have had certain international offers, but I don't see myself managing an international team because that will be just too much workload. Also, the focus just gets to dwindling there. I think you cannot focus on both the teams because both have different kind of squads, and then you have that thing in mind. When the momentum is going, then you have to play an international game. So that is something that right now I'm not interested in. So I think let's look at the budget that we have right now. As far as the finances is concerned, we have around 66 million with us. Yeah, 66.5 million with us, which is a great amount. So we can buy two good, decent players who are young as well as promising in the coming future. I think he's not in our range right now, Goncalo Guedes. So we shall not be going for such targets and wasting our time as well. Now, one of our targets is Kai Havertz, but I think we have a decent player in the form of Zaniolo now. Antonucci, as I have told you before, he is a good, promising youngster, but right now I need someone who has developed his skill to a certain level, and I'm willing to pay as well for that. So Bernardeschi is one player that I am interested in, but still I think this is not the right time to go for him. Diego Jota is one player that I am very, very impressed by this season. Yes, he's someone who's really playing well and has the knack of scoring goals as well. And then we have a player in Harit. I think he can play on the left and on the center midfield as well. But I have seen him playing up front as a striker as well. So he is someone who can play in different kind of areas. Now, right now, what I am focused upon is that I can get someone who can play in different areas. That is so important, really. So I'm going to go with Harit straight away because he's someone who has pace as well as can play in multiple positions right now. So let's see how it will go. We're going to offer them a transfer fee. He's around 18 million, so I'm going to offer them 20 million. They need 20 and a half and they need a big sell-on clause. But that is not something I'm willing to do. 5% I can give. I think whenever we sell this player to a big club or for a big money, that's the amount that I can give them. But they want 19. Look, let's not, because of the fees that they are asking for, I'm going to go with 15. I don't see ourselves selling this player, so the deal is done. We just have to pay 20 million for this player, who is very, very promising. So I don't see myself really not willing to pay this 20 million for such a talented player, and I don't see ourselves selling this player further as well. Now they need an important role in the squad that we can give, because he will be playing the left wing or in the center, because in the left I think I want Rebic to now come forward and partner with Piatek. And then we have Castillejo, who is already a right midfielder playing on the left side and is done pretty well for us. And now I want a proper left wing player on that side. So that is so important. And our deal is done. So that is fantastic stuff for us. And Harit is in Milan now. Now, the next target, who should it be? McTominay we cannot buy because he's just moved on to Watford. Then we have the option of, let's go for Diego Jota. I think what's his value like in market? He has such a great pace, such a great agility, and has that knack of finishing off as well. Look, I know this will really now mean that we will have Diego Jota on the left side as well, so we have to think about it. But we need this player. I think he is pretty good. We will try and give Çalhanoğlu, because I'm not impressed with Çalhanoğlu. I was impressed by Çalhanoğlu because he has that finishing ability, but right now what I see, I don't see him finishing that well as well. So I'm going to offer them Çalhanoğlu, which they don't want as always. So what should we do? Let's offer them some other player. Probably someone from the midfield. Yeah, Ismail Benacer. I think let's offer them Ismail Benacer, and they have accepted our offer. They need a 24.5 million for Diego Jota still, which I am not willing to pay. Let's offer them 14.5 plus Ismail Benacer. Now they want 22 million. Let's counter them. Around 18 I think will be great. Yeah, that will be great. That will be absolutely wonderful for us. So now let's go into the negotiation. Look, I think Chanaloglu is now out of favor for me. I will be playing Harit and Zaniolo in the middle, Castillo and Diego Jota on the left side, Rebic and Piatek on up front, Torres and Paulinho on the right side. Perfect. We have to sell Chanaloglu, I think, in this window. Certain players I think that I will be willing to sell now. So now we have to add few players into that list. One will definitely be Chanaloglu. Still we have Vinagre who will be coming back from his injury scare. So that will also be an interesting thing to watch. Absolutely. Calabria on the right side. I think we can add him to the transfer list. On loan we don't have many players, I think, except from Andre Silva. Halilovic, let's keep him on loan only. There is Andre Silva, who is interesting prospect out on loan. Let's keep him out on loan only, and let's see what his progress will be like at Frankfurt. So I don't see any other player who is there to be sold. I think there was one player in the form of Benacour, but that we have already traded with Chanaloglu. I can add to the transfer list. Although we got some offers from Tottenham as well as from Crystal Palace, but at that time I was interested in Chanaloglu finishing skills, I think, but this has been proved now, and I am not that impressed by his finishing ability. Like, look, he has a great shot from outside the box, but the accuracy of that is not that great. He has that pace and power behind that, but the accuracy is everything right now. So it's been a wonderful December month and a wonderful episode. I think this is going absolutely great. We are at number 4 and we still have a game in hand, and if we can win that game, we will be at number 2 and just 3 points behind Inter Milan, who are the league leaders now in the Serie A, as Napoli loses few games. As far as look at that from Zaniolo, that is perfect. He's at number 3 in the goal scoring department. That is absolutely perfect. I'm in playing in the midfield now. As far as the squad is concerned now, I think we can play, if we can play our new players. So Jota goes on the left side, Harit in the middle in place of Chanaloglu, Piatek up front, and can be partnered by now or can get some help from Rebic now, because we need that second striker as well, who can really give some rest to Piatek. And on the right side, we have the option of Torres and Paulinho both. Otherwise, I think the squad is absolutely wonderful. Now look, this looks a much more complete side because Diego Jota really prefers playing from that left side. Harit really prefers playing from that midfield. So that is so important for us to really see what the squad as a whole looks like. I think we have to play as a team. Now these two players have really improved our squad right now. So that is absolutely wonderful to see. So we have a game against Sampdoria next, but I think this will be it from today's episode. I think December month was such a great one. We bought few players as well. Now we have to sell few players as well so that we can manage our squad much better. So the player that we have shortlisted to sell is definitely going to be Chanaloglu. We had a wonderful December month with a victory against Bologna, a victory against Sassuolo, a victory against Atalanta as well. So that means the December month was an absolute delight for us. We won the game against Atlanta away from home, which I told you before as well that was not an easy game. Now January has some fixtures we should be winning as well. So if we can get that January month up and running, we will be in a strong position to win this league absolutely perfectly. So this is it from today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as that bell icon right next to it so that you never miss an episode. This is your usual Paras signing off. Take care and keep gaming, guys. Bye bye.